Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is going to be a reading for anyone who wants to listen. We're going to do a couple of readings that are not zodiac sign related. These are just going to be general readings for the general public. So what I'm seeing here already is awareness of the shadow and an igniting of the negative and positive polarities. Okay? So this is what I mean by the middle path. By noticing that there is darkness, but staying in the light and trying to spin positive out of negative. So we're gonna go through this, and I'm going to try to help you understand what this means. So the awareness here is of the shadow self. Lots of ones and nines, which means that we are trying to wrap up something that may be a shadow. All right? An illusion, a shadow, something that is there and noticeable, but it can be changed into prosperity and material harvest from a place of solitude and a place of love, due to the heart chakra being lit up. Okay, you see the heart chakra is lit up. So this is coming into an understanding that not all is dark and not all is light. And finding the happy medium in between the two. As I said before, this is not for any specific sign. This is just a general reading. And here is the shadow. The shadow of maybe once was or still is. This could be addictions. This could be darkness. This could be somebody who is trapped in their own shadow, trying to go after what they want. But everything is a choice. Everything is a choice. Every day you wake up and decide, I'm going to take this negative polarized energy and I'm going to turn it into a positive. That's a choice. The decisions that you make every day is a choice. And that includes reacting to the shadow self as well. I've been getting comments about, the readings being dark. Well, it's not because I am negatively polarized. It is because I see both sides. And if they're dark, it's because this is the last-ditch effort to keep you in that shadow. And if that's where you choose to stay, there ain't nobody can make that decision but you. All right? Let's see what's on the positive side. So this is negative, this is positive. Got a lot of broken hearts out there. Got a lot of things going on that we can't do anything about. The only thing you can control is the energy within. You cannot control what's going on outside. And I read energy. There's a lot of negative energy trying to pull everybody down. Four of Cups and the Page of Cups here. on prosperity begins and the material harvest. You have to let go of how this is going to come. If you continue to try to control it, you will be disappointed. And there is the all-seeing eye. So we have the Page of Swords and the High Priestess here. This is your third eye energy, where you can see where you're going, no matter if it's dark or light. You can see where you're going. And that is the most important part. Not everything can be all light, because if it's all light, then there can't be any darkness, and that is just not possible. So, in order to keep the balance of this ascension and to keep things moving in that direction, you must put down the judgment of what you believe is dark or light, because not everybody's going to see it the same way. Okay? We got judgment, we got the Ten of Wands, and underneath that, the Ace of Swords. See the truth through the fog. See the truth through the burden. And make your judgment from a place of balance. Not from a place of sadness. And not from a place of where everything's so light. Okay? Because I've explained that to you in my lives, if you've been watching, that when you're way up here in the light and you shy away from any kind of negativity or darkness, that is the light bringer. That is Luciferian. When you see everything from darkness and you can't see the light, that is called Ahrimanic. That is the darkness. And that is the people and the energy, and I don't want to say people really, because it's the energy of destruction, of what the dark agenda, if that's what you want to call it, wants for humanity. In the middle is the Christed consciousness. That is where you are neither dark or light, and you can discern for yourself the judgment of what you need to put down and what you need to keep. What needs to be kept here is the love in your heart, no matter what. This is a battle. And it's every day when you wake up, you make that decision about how you will react to whatever is going on in the world. How you can help others see the light through the darkness, as opposed to being in the darkness or being completely in the light and not having that polarity. Because right now, that's all that's here in the 3D. And we have to learn to discern what makes our hearts sing. Okay. So this is like I said, it's like a worldview. It's not zodiac inclined. So putting down the value of fool's gold that everybody is fighting over right now. The whole world is fighting this. Everybody wants to get rich at the expense of other people. Look at this competition. words, actions, and temptation. When the real gold resides here. And anybody who wants to step on other people to get that riches, to get that, because this is a big scam. It's a big pyramid scam. What is within you that makes your heart sing? That is the real gold. That is the real riches. And soon enough, everyone will find out that you had it on you the whole time, Dorothy. Okay? When they say follow the yellow brick road, that's kind of all roads lead back to Rome. To stand on your own 2 feet and to know what's true and to allow these endings to take place. So your heart can sing, because that's where it needs to come from. Not from a bank account, not from being in the, dimension of scarcity, lack, hate, darkness. And that's Aramonic. That is what is being projected from so many souls right now. And with your love and your compassion, you can see the truth. That not all is dark, but not all is light. And despite that fact, you can find yourself through it. Finding yourself and finding the true worth of the self through the heart, not through the mind, because the mind plays tricks on you. The mind says, "Ta-da! I'm here. I'm all that in a bag of chips, and and nobody can take me down because I am the best." Let go of that belief, because it's not a competition to love, to honor yourself. It's not a competition. It is a balance that is needed so you can find your true wealth. And prosperity comes in all forms, not just in those fake rocks. Okay? The true gold lies here. The true prosperity lies within. Doing the homework and understanding that you are good all by yourself. You do not need another person to vindicate you. You do not need another person to tell you you're right or wrong. You do not need the powers that be to tell you you're poor or rich. All you need is that heart that tells you I love no matter what. And I keep going. Like I said, there is a lot of despair in this world right now. And that is why a lot of these energies fly out in the cards. There isn't anything that any of these readers can do about it. They're just reading the cards. They're just reading the energy, because that's what they do. If it's possible, they will transmute it and spin a positive out of it. But that's fake. It's whether or not you're willing to settle for things that might not be of your highest good. You have the legacy on you. High Priestess, you know that you have what it takes to get through these illusions and see your true prosperity here. Because the Seven of Cups is what's being Seven of Cups is choices and options, but it's also illusions. What makes your heart sing? What makes you feel better than anything else in the world? And I don't mean materially. Think about that for a minute before you judge another for their choices. It's not your place to judge people by their choices. It's your place to let your heart sing, no matter the choices, and go towards your light and what makes you rich. What makes you rich? Is it being able to walk down the street and listen to music and just feel empowered and feel passionate about life? Or is it thriving on the darkness? Thriving on all the things that are wrong? You can't stop watching. You can't stop going down that path. Each person is going to be different. And as a positively polarized human, I accept that all people are not on the same path. But I also have the knowledge of the dark. Doesn't mean I'm not going to pay attention to it, because that's what gets you in trouble. When you can't tell the difference. Knowing is half the battle, literally. Knowing the difference between illusion and what your reality speaks to you. What does your reality say to you? How does it make you feel? Does it make you feel nauseous, or does it make you feel excited? That is always a choice. What is this solitude about, Spirit? And there are those who are trapped behind the moon and do not see the light. It's always your call. There is no judge, jury, and executioner in the self within. What makes you feel love, compassion, kindness, and reverence for spirit, no matter what's in the dark. King of Cups, Temperance, Earth Angel, the world, and Judgment. It's always up to you. It's always up to you how you see things. You can go off into a fit of depression, or you can choose to see the best. What is this devil about in this shadow, Spirit? Again, the truth. Even if it's kind of cold, the truth. Belief. Judgment. It's always your choice. You may think that because of what's going on in the world that it isn't your choice. Oh, but you're wrong. Nobody can force you to be depressed. Nobody can force you to be positive. That is always a choice. My choice is to try to stay as positive as I can, no matter what's going on in the world. That is my choice. So even though you may feel impoverished, you may feel like the world is on your shoulders due to financial gain or loss, this is your power, whatever that might be to you. And it is time to go after what you want. Cancer energy. It is time to go after what you want. And that is love of all, no matter what. And that, my darlings, is your prosperity. Seeing it in a different light. Seeing things as they are and not what you think they should look like. Money is not the root of all evil. It is how you use it, just like any other tool. And yeah, because other people have money and other people don't, it has been utilized as the only prosperity. And that is devil energy. That is toxic energy. That is energy that does not belong if you're looking for the light. If you're looking for healing, being chained to the material world and a man being judged by what they have instead of their heart, instead of what is good in the world, which is the Queen of Cups and love. They're judging by their material gain, or they're judging somebody is better than somebody else because they have a lot more material things and money in the bank. That does not make a person who they are. But it can turn a good person into an evil one if they choose to use it, the tool, in the wrong way. Just like tarot. There is a choice. Always a choice. You can be the empress and the emperor and not have a dime in the bank. Okay? Because regardless of what you have or don't have, you can still stand in your power. Jesus was a wanderer. He didn't care about money. And the reason he didn't care about money was because he always had what he needed. And maybe some of these material things you don't need. Maybe you got what you need. But feeling lack is only going to bring more lack. Feeling despair is only going to bring more despair. At this time in our ascension, you get to choose. You get to choose. Ace of Cups. Despite whether you're lonely or alone, you do get to choose how you see it. And I can't tell you how you see it, because everybody's different. What is the Seven of Cups on Passion Ignited? Because like I said, there are things you can do about these choices and these illusions. And you can choose to sing no matter what they are. You can choose to look at it in a positive way or a negative way. Either way, Saturn will show you the truth, which is Capricorn and the devil. You just have to be paying attention. You have to be looking. It isn't all going to magically turn out the way you want it to if you do not put the energy forth to make it so. Four of Cups, Page of Swords, Knight of Cups, and the Page of Cups. Apologies, new beginnings, and paying attention to where you are putting your energy, especially your love, because that's all that's real. All of the rest of this, materialism, that is the inverted pentagram, my dears. And that is what has been promoted over and over and over again, magic spells being done to us on a regular basis, that the only thing that matters is materialism. No, it isn't. The only thing that matters is how you love and what you're willing to be for that love. Are you willing to boss up in your own life? Are you willing to take that responsibility for who you are and not what you can get? Because you're witnessing that on a global level right now, that some people are just in it for what they can get. Is that going to be you? Or is it going to be, I'm here to have what I need, and then I will help others with what I have? I mean, it really is a choice. It is always a choice. There is a message coming in of love, understanding, and forgiveness. Maybe from a solitary place, and there are a lot of people who are lonely and a lot of people who are by themselves right now, because they don't They don't understand why the world is being this way. Understand that it all has to come down in order for there to be a new beginning, a new way of being. And coming from a heart space instead of the mind. Love is always there. It's always there. You just have to have the strength to see it through the darkness. Spirit is handing you the true gold here. What's it going to be? Are you going to distrust everyone and never put yourself out there and never find that love that you hold already? That you already have it. You already have it. Like I said, you follow the yellow brick road, you're going to find that that magician behind that curtain is just a bunch of show. There's no substance to it. You had the substance on you the whole time. And this brand new beginning that's coming, this material harvest, this prosperity, is coming from deep within. As within, so without. As above, so below. So as I said before, you get to choose. What is wealth to you? And being of poor mind, poor spirit, is what keeps you in the shadow. All right, so it is a belief that keeps you imprisoned. It is a belief that keeps you thinking somebody's always trying to take something from you. In this world they are. It's not so when you leave the third dimension. When you leave the third dimension, you no longer feel trapped by the devil, by the materialism, by what you believe is your gold. Has anybody ever seen The Outsiders? Where the one child that rescued other children passes and he tells Pony Boy to stay gold. Stay gold. Because that is where the gold is. Not in possessions, not in materialism. In fact, the more you have, the more work you have to do. What is your true wealth? Is it your health? Is it your spirit? Or is it money? Money's fake. And that's a spell that's been put over us our whole lives. If you can't wake up every day with a smile on your face and be glad that you woke up, then you're poor in spirit. I have been on both ends of this this world of materialism. I have been with nothing, and I have had everything. Neither one matters if you can't wake up and smile every day for some reason. If you can't be happy, then there's no point. You have to find that balance within. Ain't nobody going to give it to you. Nobody's going to give that to you. You have to find it on your own. Is it nice to have relationships? It's wonderful. But a healthy relationship is not based upon things. It is based upon what you feel. Does it make you feel healthy? Does it make you feel happy? Does it make you feel wonderful? If that only lasts for a minute, it's not real. Okay? We're going to get some information from the Hidden Realms, and that's going to be the end of this reading. And then I will go to the Scorpio and Pisces videos. I may start doing Aquarius as well. So stay tuned. All right. The Metal King. Discipline, armor, and boundaries. And the Keeper of the Scales in reverse. So let me read those to you. Okay, so the Metal King is upright. The Keeper of the Scales is in reverse. This card says the Metal King is strong and arrives to lend you his impenetrable shield of protection. No matter who sends you criticism, jealousy, you will not be hurt. This ally prompts you to think about setting healthy boundaries. When you do, what they say, healthy boundaries. No matter how uncomfortable the task may be, everyone will benefit. And trust me, this was not a comfortable read for me. He asks that you make sure that you know where you end and another begins. Others' emotions are not yours, no matter how empathetic you may be. Another of the Metal King's messages is to remind you how important it is to have a healthy sense of self-esteem. It's a good time to shine and be proud of what you have accomplished. You've come this far. You've made it this far. Congratulations. So many have not. And the Keeper of the Scales is in reverse here. Fairness and balance. So it is a challenge. This says events are turning your life upside down, and you may be dizzy and confused. Are you feeling that life is unfair for you right now? Do you believe others are getting ahead and leaving you behind? Could your ego be throwing things off? Your pride and self-centeredness may be weighing down the scales. Another message could pertain to the behavior of others throwing your life out of whack. Are you around drama that causes you to become ungrounded or caught up in it? The Keeper of the Scales says it's time to take a break. Do whatever is necessary to bring yourself back into balance. Let go of all people, behaviors, or conditions that bring you into disharmony. You will be very grateful when balance is restored and you're off the roller coaster. Remember that what goes around comes around, and justice will be served one way or another, and harmony will be restored. You have to believe in that, though. I can't make you. I hope this reading has helped someone. Because like I said, I am not putting a sign on this. I am just allowing the cards to talk. And I want you to understand that I do not control outside energy. I can only control what's here. I love you guys very much. And you are my heart. You, my children, my family, are my heart. And I'm going to let that shine, no matter what darkness appears. And I'm always going to give you an answer that may help you decide on what it's going to be for you too. Okay? Take care. I love you guys. Bye for now.